Okay guys, this is the official review of the Ego gear. I'm Ben from Catch Pro, this is Russell from Greenscape Solutions. So what we're going to talk about first is we're just going to go through some of the pieces of equipment, tell you what we liked, what we didn't like, and what we can recommend for certain businesses in certain fields and the applications that they all work in. So first we have the Powerhead, which is a must-have. I think especially if you're dipping your toes into the battery equipment, you're better off getting a Powerhead because then you can accumulate all of these different attachments as you go along without buying dedicated machines. So what we have is this Powerhead, and what we have first up is this is the same Powerhead. This is the pole hedge trimmer, and this is a must-have. We found this beautiful to run. It was quiet. It's lightweight when you run it with the backpack skin. So the battery goes in here and you click this lead into the Powerhead and it takes all the weight out of it. So not only are you trimming with no fumes and just the loudness of a two-stroke, it's all just really pleasant to use, so that's great. So I'll put this away. Russ, what did you think of the hedge trimmer?
Oh, I loved it.
Beautiful cut.
Yeah, it was cutting through good size twigs.
Can you also highlight the sweeping feature? Because this is not on any other hedge trimmer that I've seen.
Yeah, well, as you are hedging.
So full articulating head.
So right now I would be hedging the top of the hedge or the shrub.
I might just
you get your sweeping motions, and then you just simple clicks in, tightening back up, and now you're cutting the face of the hedge so that the trigger is still in the same position, so it's more comfortable and you get a better finish.
So that was something that Russell messed around with. I got to be honest, I didn't mess around with that too much. Russell's like one of those guys who likes to pick apart everything and try out all the possibilities. Sometimes, especially if I'm busy, I just get into it. So Russell really loved that feature. Okay, we can bung that one down there. So the trimmer, the whippersnipper attachment is also, it's just another beauty. I would also recommend running this with the skin, that way you don't have the complete weight of the whole Combi head. This has more.
You can have the bigger battery. So
you can run the bigger batteries in this, so which you get longer runtime out of. So my review on the hedge trimmer is that it's perfect for even a commercial application. The whippersnipper attachment is definitely great. We didn't experience it, like there was plenty of power. I think for the guys doing some of the jungle lawns, where you're like this, I don't know how that fits in, but for contractors that are doing, maintenance, maintaining lawns, all sorts of things like that, you've got more than enough power to run this, and it's very comfortable to use. So, we now have the pole saw, and this thing is a beast. I ran it just cutting off a few tree limbs, and it's a very handy piece of equipment to just plug straight into that Combi machine and just knock off. Obviously you're not chopping down humongous trees with this. We were cutting things at least that thick with it, just high branches and palm fronds and certain things like that. So the Combi attachment, the Combi Powerhead, with these three attachments that I just spoke about, along with this battery pack skin, is something that I think has its place in the commercial world. Can definitely be used. We ran this stuff for a week straight, and especially all the residents at the retirement village where we work. Not that is the case for everyone, but we got endless compliments of just how much nicer it was to be around us. So that's good. All right guys, and next up we have the blowers. So we'll give you that review shortly.